volunteer. The award is designed to recognise and highlight junior volunteers' hard work, commitment and the time they volunteer in schools in a variety of roles. The first nomination is for Jason Bassett from Longcroft School. Jason volunteers at least 3 hours a week and recorded over 200 hours on the Step into Sport programme. He has the Key Stage 3 PE lessons. He's described as reliable, well organised and a real asset to Longcroft School. The second nomination is for Carl Burdekin from South Holderness Technology College. Carl volunteers at least 3 hours a week at school, coaching a Year 10 team who had great success. He is described as an all-round, enthusiastic student and is an absolute asset to sports development at South Holderness Technology College. The third nomination is for Jordan Gilbey from Headland School. Headland School. Thank you. Jordan volunteers at least 8 hours a week at 2 gymnastic clubs and has assisted at competitions, fundraising events, choreographing routines and much more. She is described as a very dedicated and extremely talented in what she does. The fourth nomination is for Scott Harrison from South Holderness Technology College. Scott volunteers at least 4 hours a week and coaches the Year 7 football team, who are at top of their league this year. Scott is described as committed, motivated and enthusiastic, who is the type of person we need in our community to develop grassroots. And the final nomination in this category is for Hannah Morris from the Bridlington Sports College. Hannah volunteers at least 5 hours a week at the school and assists the Badminton and Disability Club. Hannah is described as reliable and hardworking and is an inspirational role model to all who come into contact with her. And the chairman's winner is?
The winner is Jordan Gilbey.
The Junior Volunteering Award for the community. This award is designed to recognise and highlight junior volunteers' hard work, commitment and the time they volunteers in their clubs or organisation and assisting in a variety of roles. The first nomination in this category is for Rebecca Anderson from Tipton Football Club. Rebecca volunteers up to 10 hours per week with her sport at school and her football club, where she is involved in coaching and also managing. She is described as a person who showed maturity and approach beyond her years. The second nomination is for Victoria Harrison from Market Weighton Gymnastics Club. Victoria volunteers at least 3 hours per week at her club and also is involved in all aspects of training at the club and also administrative duties. She is described as a lovely individual who enjoys giving her time to others. The third nomination is for Vicky May from Market Weighton Gymnastics Club. Vicky volunteers at least 6 hours a week and has moved from being a gymnast to a coach. She also volunteers at St John's Ambulance as a first aider and is said to be a lady with a passion for helping within the community and a role model to young people. The fourth nomination is for Carissa Mitchelson from Tipton Football Club. Carissa volunteers for 10 hours a week within a football club and she is involved in a variety of roles including coaching, managing and admin. She is described as a person that you can trust, rely and depend on without a moment's hesitation. The final nomination is for James O'Connor, who is involved in martial arts. James volunteers up to 6 hours a week at his club and has logged a staggering 300 hours a week, 300 hours of volunteering in the Step into Sport programme. He is described as showing dedication and control among many other attributes to becoming a successful leader. And the chairman's winner is Vicky May. Next award is for the Unsung Hero. The following category recognises and highlights the sheer hard work and dedication of individuals from 2009 who volunteered their time to make a difference to others within clubs, groups or organisations. The first nomination in this category is Claire Aiken. Yeah? Aiken, good. Okay. Claire Aiken from Workington. Claire has played a lead role in gaining a large amount of money for a local village through many routes such as preparing and submitting grant forms and is described as benefiting the community with the effort and commitment that she has shown. Sorry Claire, I haven't done justice to reading that out, but well done. The second nomination is for Ian Burdekin from Bridlington. Ian has organised and participated in many sponsored swing events in 2009, raising money for local groups for disability and disabled and ill children. He's described as truly deserving of recognition with his tireless effort and dedication. The third nomination is for PC Nick Overton from Willoughby. Nick has volunteered to help run a successful Twilight football project at Hampton Price Leisure Centre and described as helping the community to build relationships with sports bodies and the police. The fourth nomination is for Ruth Steels from Melbourne. Ruth plays many roles to a local clubs and playing fields association and has also gained funding for some new teen and adult outdoor fitness equipment. She is described as a generous person who is open to helping in any way with the local community. Our final nomination in this category is for Janice Thompson from Winnersea. Sorry. Janice gets involved with everything at Holmes Cycling Club. From coaching and running the snack bar and organising events, he's described as a person who the club depends upon and couldn't function without her. And the chairman's winner is
Ian Burdekin.
Okay, so this is the final award of the evening. It's the category for the service to sport and play category, which is designed to recognise an individual who's devoted many years of their time and worked tirelessly to making things a success, and without their involvement, the club, the group, the organisation wouldn't exist. The nominees for this category are Mike Best, Jonathan Dignan, Derek Hilton and Robin Scott.